Hi, Skip here. I hope you are well. I'm hoping to keep this video fairly short, but I've got a couple of points I want to make. And this is perhaps one of the most important announcements that I can make. This has been about 2 years in the making. A couple of years ago, maybe just a little over, there was a program introduced called the 4% Challenge. And it was so successful overnight. There were several 100,000 people that just jumped all over it. It just exploded. And the reason it exploded is because the incredibly high demand for what it is, how it works, and what it's capable of. The content that was there. Absolutely incredible. Changed lives massively. There is a crying need right now for help in the world of business online. And there are so many places where you can go and you can get a little bit on social media, a little bit on, different kinds of advertising and marketing, this little trick, this hack, that, whatever. There's bits and pieces all over the place, but to try to find one comprehensive program that really is leading edge, current, absolutely current, leading edge stuff, that's really hard to find. That is tough to find. There's so many bits and pieces out there. The reason this is so important, if you look at what's going on right now in the world of business in general, you're seeing a massive change. There's a huge swing, and it's everybody knows it. You look at Amazon, to eBay, there's a host of online opportunities for people to buy products and whatever, to the extent where shopping malls are dying. Some of the shopping malls are dying. Things are changing. Major chains are having to change what they do and how they do it, because the whole business landscape is changing. And right now, if you look at overall economics, the reality is there's more jobs than there are people to fill them. The economy is booming. The lower to middle income class is actually growing in income at a rate faster than the high income rate of growth of income. There's just amazing things happening right now. The atmosphere for business now could not be better. Now, if you're in business, if you're thinking about being in business, anything you have to do, or you're just curious, there's going to be a link here that I want you to go to that's going to give you tons and tons of information. And it's all based on a system of doing business that is, when I say that it's current, it is amazing. There's nothing like it on the internet right now. There's nothing else like it. I mentioned this is a big deal because about 2 years ago when the challenge was first introduced, and the challenge was made up of all these different segments of the marketplace and what it took to learn it and get ahead of it and the blueprints necessary for success and all that. Tremendously successful. Well, after 2 years and realizing that there were so many people that wanted it in such a high demand, they decided, Vic Stryzius, who's the creator of this, looked at it and said, there has to be something more in terms of capacity and whatnot. What he created there was so successful, but limited in the sense that he never anticipated that many people to jump in that quickly. And the success stories and the testimonies out of it are amazing. Well, now, after a couple of years, they've created what they call the 4.0 system, which is the new platform and a new program called the Internet Traffic Academy. And it's mastery of every step it takes to build an online business. Now, this is important because so many people rely on social media and they become prey to the changes in algorithms. There's so many things that have become what we do now to grow and to succeed or to at least survive online, and yet given that there's still a 96% failure rate because the rate of the industry is outpacing the rate of growth in education to stay ahead of it and to succeed. And you got to know that if you're going to be in business right now, you're competing with a lot of people. So how do you carve out a niche in the marketplace where you are unique, you stand out against the millions of other people that are doing what you're doing, and that you really have a successful a system of doing things, a blueprint that covers all the bases and gives you a real advantage. And I'm talking about, if I told you all the percentages, the numbers, all the conversion rates in this, it's absolutely off the charts. We're talking about being able to 10x your investment. We're talking about investing pennies on the dollar as to what it would normally cost to promote business online. We're talking about efficiency and power and strength and brilliance in strategies. Things that just don't exist in one package anywhere else that I know of, and I've been at this for a while. So saying all that, and I don't want to go into the promotion of the actual system and whatnot, because there's a link that I'm putting here that's going to give you all of that and then some. All I really want to do here in this video is give you a heads up. I want you to go and watch this webinar. And it's not your typical webinar. It really goes into some things that if you're in any way interested in business, and I don't care what business you're in, any business that requires customers, any business, you're going to benefit from this. This is about creating entrepreneurs. It's about becoming free from the standard practices online that everybody does because it's accessible. This is more than just a cut above. So given the business atmosphere, what we need right now for this to continue to grow is people who are willing to invest a little bit of time and effort to learn how to become completely independent and operate with some of the best, most powerful blueprints for success online available, period. So if you're really interested in succeeding and you want to, not waste your time and your money on this program and that, where there's no connection or no continuity or consistency, you can avoid all of that and go into the Internet Traffic Academy. First of its kind, completely unique to anything else you'll see out there, and powerful. So again, I could just ramble on and on and on, which I've been known to do. But I'm excited about this. I've been waiting for a long time. I'm one of the founding members of the organization, and I tell you what, I am so stoked because this has changed so many lives, including my own. And I don't care. By the way, I don't care if you're young and just getting started, you're in the retirement years, and you're looking for something to augment your income. Whatever it is, I don't care. This is not just a business opportunity to make a few clicks. This is some substantial, solid stuff. This is the real deal. So I want you to take a look at it. And like I say, if you're even a little bit curious. I don't normally put this big of a plea out. Normally when I do an email or whatever, I'm trying to get out some content, some information, some education, and help people move along. I do coaching for this organization with the methods and whatnot to help people through the system to understand what they're working with, because there's always going to be questions. And by the way, there's going to be challenges. I don't care what you do. There's going to be challenges. The question is it worth facing the challenges on the back side of it? I love the concept of frustration. Frustration is a good thing because it means you're engaged in something and you're working it out. On the other side of frustration is success. So there's a few things in here that might be frustrating that you have to kind of overcome a little bit. But if you're eager, if you have some energy, if you really want to see something of substance that works, I can't encourage you enough to follow through, check out the link. You make your own decision. You call it. But if you don't look, if you don't at least take a look, you'll never know if maybe you missed something great. This is designed to accommodate the needs of literally millions of people. It's a brand new platform. There's nothing else like it out there. It is absolutely leading edge technology from front to back. You're going to be amazed. So having said all of that, I want you to just follow through on the link, whatever you do. And if leave comments on my site. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, that's fine. I'm not trying to encourage somebody to do something that's not in their comfort zone, not at all. But at least if you can, take the time, take a look at it. Because if you have the slightest bit of interest, this is unlike anything I've seen. And like I say, I've written books on the subject starting years ago. I've been around this a little while. Marketing and sales and trading and whatnot, that's what I do. And this is phenomenal. This is leading edge, absolutely. So anyway, all that said, I'll put the links in here and follow the links, and I hope we can connect at some point. I would love to go hand in hand with you through the process and watch what happens on the other side, because your life will be changed forever in an amazing way. So with all of that, I wish you absolutely the best of whatever the choices you make. Follow it up, watch it, and we'll talk again soon, I hope. And so thank you. God bless. Talk to you later.